According to reports, Durk's people never wanted this footage to be shown again. On camera, Lil Tim claims to have popped Vaughn 4 periods. G. Herbo acknowledges that he was broken by witnessing his buddy fall. Durk is now fighting for his life. The body cams are leaking. Why now? Who is promoting this? What message are they trying to convey? The game was irrevocably altered that night. Hey, this is the video that shouldn't have been on the internet. Lil Durk's folks allegedly didn't want those clips to reappear on the timeline. Before they became viral, videos that were circulating on the street were quietly making their way through group conversations. And Lil Tim is in the center of all of this smoke. The man whose name will always be associated with one of the most contentious street situations in hip-hop. Due to the fact that what you don't simply revisit past wounds, as Lil Tim herself is about to say. It completely rewrites the story of the night that permanently altered Chi-Town rap's emotional energy. The most bizarre aspect of all of this is that the footage didn't appear overnight. The leak isn't an accident. Furthermore, people with knowledge of the matter claim that it was intentionally dropped at a time when Lil Durk's surroundings were already boiling over. On November 6, 2020, Atlanta streets were illuminated. Everything went awry at around 2 o'clock in the morning. Outside the hookah lounge in Monaco, the rap game would be rocked to its foundation as crews were poised to collide with one another. What began as a chance encounter between operations would turn into years of slipping federal indictments and, now, outrageous video that continues to surface years later. We must dissect the identities of all the participants in this terrible tale in order to truly understand why this entire situation is so bizarre and why Durk's team keep releasing film concerning Lil Tim. Rapper King Von, whose real name was Davon Daquan Bennett, was from the notorious O Block district of Chicago. Drawing from his personal experiences of coping with violence and fleeing with the gang, his bars depicted that street life. Von wasn't your typical rapper. He was Lil Durk's first day, his right hand, and a rising drill sensation. Scene. Von had recently released his first studio album, Welcome to O Block, which peaked at number 5 on the Billboard 200 by the time of that crazy night. Von, however, had a very difficult past. FBI records would subsequently link Von to other violent incidents, including claims that he beat up rival rapper FBG Duck. His lyrics told more than just stories. Many people thought they were outright confessions over drill rhythms. Conversely, NBA YoungBoy's Never Broke Again gang-signed rapper Quando Rondo, who hails from Savannah, Georgia. Additionally, Quando was accompanied by his friend Timothy, Lil Tim Leaks. For a while, these two teams had been observing one another. Minute with subliminals and online insults causing extreme animosity between them. That's Lil Tim himself, dissecting the moment that would alter his entire life in an interview years later. He claimed that everything went haywire after the stick jammed. There was complete mayhem outside that hookah spot.
No capítulo.
King Von and O Block affiliate Marcus__Munoz were among the 6 individuals who were shot, and 2 of them were dropped by off-duty police officers that evening. At the beginning of the gunfire, the off-duty police had intervened. Slugs were flying everywhere in the chaos of the pitch-black Atlanta night. This is when the true footage situation arises. In November 2024, Atlanta police body cam footage surfaced online, revealing the chaotic shootout, officers shouting orders, gunfire throughout the night, suspects diving, and a white Ferrari referenced in the recording. Although there aren't any clear shots of Lil Tim being struck, the subtitles show a man brandishing a gun and cops reacting to gunfire. Social media accounts like Kid and Rich and Ray 33 have been actively promoting this video, which has been going viral. However, what makes this video so striking? Why do Durk's followers continue to share it? To respond to that, we had to comprehend the true nature of Lil Durk and the personal significance of King Von to him. One of the most significant voices in the Chicago drill movement is Lil Durk, who was born Dirk Derek Banks on October 19, 1992. Durk, the creator and leader of the Only the Family collective, began his career in the south side of Chicago. In 2021, his brother D-Tang was slain. In 2014, his cousin Nusky was abducted. In 2015, Chino, his manager, was attacked. He then lost King Von in November 2020. In March 2021, Lil Tim was freed on a $100,000 bond after being charged with murder. Eventually, the charges were dropped. Prosecutors said it was self-defense in accordance with Georgia's Stand Your Ground legislation in August 2023. 5 masked gunmen opened fire on Quando Rondo's whip at a gas station close to the Beverly Center in Los Angeles on August 19, 2022. Rather, his cousin Lul Pab Robinson was struck by the bullets and killed. Lil Durk was arrested on federal charges in Broward County, Florida, on October 24, 2024. He was indicted alongside 5 other members: Asa Houston, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, DeAndre Wilson, and Kayvon Grant. In 2024, he won a Grammy for his song All My Life, which included J. Cole. In 2025, he had just released Deep Thoughts. According to the narrative, Tim had to run for cover when goons slid in and began blowing through windows. Customized shells connected to OTF plugs were allegedly discovered by police. The incident was viewed as OTF's first significant setback following Tim's release on bond, even though there isn't any real video footage of this that is available to the public, and insane YouTube videos with titles like leaked footage are actually capped with no images. Then followed the incident in Savannah, Georgia in March 2023, where it was reported that Lil Tim survived despite taking 4 to 10 bullets. Although there isn't any public video of the actual incident later, Tim appeared in the Left to Stain music video, celebrating his dropped charges and flaunting his scars. This content was disseminated by affiliates on both sides to either ridicule his survival or honor his tenacity. This video is being shared for insane reasons. For Durk's associates, it's about preserving the story of their ongoing feud, enhancing street cred, and honoring the memory of their fallen friends. These shares, which have captions suggesting ongoing threats, continue to circulate on websites like YouTube, Instagram, and X. In a podcast interview, Lil Durk himself discussed the underlying tension and explained why the rivalry is so intense. According to Durk, NBA YoungBoy wasn't even present when Vaughn was killed. However, he used insults to get involved in the matter. The human cost beneath all the strong bluster is demonstrated by that admission that everyone up. Families and lives have been devastated, been ripped apart. After being detected using an unregistered Apple Watch, Durk had been sitting in the hole at MDC Los Angeles for 131 days as of January 2026. Lul Pab's mother sued Durk and OTF in Cook County for wrongful death in February 2025. OTF has been referred to by federal prosecutors as an association rather than an enterprise. Herbo offered what is arguably the most realistic explanation for why cats like King Von struggle so much to escape the streets.